Hey y'all, so I'm back again with the British general purpose ration, menu 14, chicken and vegetable biryani. Just a reminder, for dinner we're having the biryani, the blueberry turnover, and we have the cola beverage and a tea. Now, what I have heard listening to other people is that the cola tends to be a very flat drink. Not very palatable. Really not a lot of reviews that if they found a way to carbonate it so it actually did taste like a cola, it would be different. But so I figured we're going to play around with this a little bit tonight. So what I did was I divided the powder out into two separate portions. And it says mix with 500 milliliters of water. What I have done is I have sorted out 250 milliliters of cold water and 250 milliliters of tonic water, which is a carbonated water. And we're going to try it in both and see if actually having carbonation makes any sort of difference. So this is the tonic water. In case you can't tell by the foam. This is the regular water. Let's give those a minute. Now, I know there is a lot of debate with tea. You notice I've got nice hot boiling water. There's debate on whether you add milk before you pour the water in or after. Since we're using a non-dairy creamer, I'm going to wait till after the tea is brewed and then mix it in. So we're going to do the Thai food tea. Drop that in to let that start real quick. We'll leave the sugar and whitener to the side for a moment. Now, this does look a little bit skimpy dinner-wise because I did save most of the snacks for lunch. My firm belief is you need your most carbs while you're on the trail, while you're being active, so the midday meal should be the heaviest meal. That's how I've always felt. That's just me. You can do how you want. Now, got the chicken and vegetable biryani. And I know I'm butchering how you say that. There you go. You can see all that information. And I have this thing screaming hot. Give me just a moment to get this poured out here. Alright, 300 grams. First thing I smell is a lot of spices. That's what it looks like. Alright. As you can see, there's definitely a lot of herbage in there. If you can see it on the side of the bowl right there where the sauce has touched it, there is some yellow staining. I do know that Indian food tends to use a lot of turmeric, especially for coloring. And we have our blueberry turnover here. And this looks like it's going to be just a standard Bridgeford turnover type thing. Remove the oxygen scavenge. Oh, definitely a strong smell of blueberry. As soon as I got that pack near my nose, it came across clear. All right, and of course, have our hot diggity dog sauce. Been saving it just for this meal. All right, let's get this stirred up real quick. Alright, and as much as I hate to, stir this one up even though it's going to cause the bubbling. And I'm going to be honest, that does not look like it is mixing well. I'll give that a minute and see how it does. Pull out one of our Palomas here. Alright. Wipe that down. Alright, let's take a look at this. The tea is brewed nicely. So let's go ahead and add in our sugar. And our creamer. As I said in the earlier video, I'm not a big fan of cream in tea, but as the old saying goes, when in Rome, we see how it does. Alright, so this one, like I say, it's going to be a kind of a quick review, but great way to end things out. Alright, so this is just the regular watery cola drink, straight water. First smell, it smells just like you opened up a bottle of soda, or as we call it here in the South, a bottle of Coke. It's got a really sour taste. Now, one thing I am noticing is it almost looks like they did make an attempt to add some carbonation. There's some bubbling up around the edge, and I do taste a little bit of something on the tongue. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that. Kind of makes me wish I had one that I could put in a bottle of water and leave sealed to see if it actually is providing any sort of carbonation. Alright, let's try this with the carbonated tonic water. Now see, that does taste more like an actual, it does taste kind of like a Coke. It still got that sour taste to it though. Almost like they used too much citrus or lemon or, whatever acidic flavor they were going for. It's almost like they used too much of it. Yeah, it's all right. It's not my favorite. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that one. All right, give me just a moment here. I'm going to get this sauce open because I know we're going to need it. Now, one thing I am really surprised that the British don't include, that almost every other ration does include in some manner, shape, or form, is salt. Salt and or pepper Even the U.S. rations come with a big package of salt. I know the French comes with salt and pepper. Lithuanian, if I remember correctly, comes with salt and pepper. Not sure why that is, but oh well. All right, let's take a sniff of this stuff. Oh, no actual drop. It's got a interesting smell to it. All right, let's set this to the side till we try this. All right, so there's a piece of tomato right there, it looks like, or pepper. One of the two. I can see chunks of vegetables. There's some peas. All right, let's give this a taste, see what it's like. Kind of mild. As spicy as it smelled coming out of the pack, I'd expected more of an explosion on the tongue, but I guess some spice, but, and I'm not talking hot spice, I'm talking like, excuse me, I can taste the turmeric, taste some cumin, taste something else too. Kind of reminds me of allspice or clove. I'm not sure which. The one thing I am surprised about is I'm not getting any herbal notes, considering that there's actually, well, is that an herb? Hang on. It's not an herb, that's a piece of rice. Huh, so apparently it's got long grain and wild rice, not just white. It's not bad. Definitely something different. It's something I haven't had before. Not sure how it compares to like an Indian restaurant dish, because I've never had this before. I may have to go out and find some now just to give it a try. Although around here, our closest Indian restaurant's almost an hour away. You want Chinese, Thai, or Mexican, we got it in abundance. Indian food, it's not around here. Alright. Try some of this hot diggity dog sauce, see what it's like. Okay, that's confusing. For some reason, excuse me, that's a slow burn. That's a good sauce. But for some reason, it brought out a sweet flavor. I don't know if it just made it more pronounced because of the heat. Excuse me. That's kind of weird. That's, or maybe I just missed it on the first go. I don't know. Either way, it's a good filling meal and it's hot. So that would definitely be good to have in camp right before you're getting ready to set up for the night, or right after you set up for the night and getting ready to turn in. It'd be a nice warm filling meal. Get something warm in your belly and get ready for a night of relaxation. All right. So the blueberry turnover, we can actually see some spilling out of the edge. And it is full of flavor, so Yeah, the blueberry really comes through. I can taste the strong flavor, but the biggest thing is I can actually feel what feels like individual blueberry pieces on my tongue when I'm eating it. So it isn't just a flavored spread. There's actually pieces of blueberry in it. That's impressive. Yep, 4% blueberries. All right. Let's try some of this milky tea. Yeah, it's not bad. Could use another sugar, but I'm Southern. I like my tea sweet. Well, let's take Jim's advice here. Not the same. But thanks to Corey, I have some rich tea biscuits over that would go perfectly with this. So I think I'll have that in a little bit. So, all right, folks, that's Orlando. That is the end of the British General Purpose Ration 24-hour menu 14. I'm going to debate whether or not I'm going to finish off this cola drink, eat the rest of my dinner, pull out some rich tea biscuits for dunking in my tea, and enjoy the rest of my night in nice, relaxing comfort. So, I'm out. Y'all have a good one.